It is November 29th, and this is the latest news update about visitors to Colombia acting poorly. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. This is going to be a quick one. This is going to be 3 quick stories I'm going to read. One I'm actually really cutting short because it's disturbing. The first one is entitled, "A Joke Took Its Toll. Foreigners Caused Delays at the El Dorado Airport. They ended up expelled from the country." The foreigners would have said it was a joke to have a BOMB in their luggage. Foreigners expelled for joke at El Dorado Airport. That's right. On November 23rd, there were delays at the El Dorado Airport in Bogota due to 2 foreigners and a little joke. The events occurred in the afternoon when 2 Britons said that they had a BOMB in their luggage while they were checking in. This statement triggered the El Dorado Airport concessionaire and the National Police to initiate BOMB threat protocols. They checked all the luggage on the flight with an inter-explosive canine biosensor and did a special check on the plane, says Migración Colombia. After finding nothing, the foreigners identified as M. Abdul and P.R. Jagdish were expelled from Colombia under Article 221.13.22 of Decree 1067 of May 26, 2015. I don't even need to read the end of that part. You know that's illegal to do. And just downright, I mean, why would you play with your citizenship and play with your access to other countries? Because now they got a record. Now they're flagged no matter where they go. So anyway, the next one, again, I'm going to cut this one short. It's relatively extensive, but it's about abuse of small ones. It says, renowned martial arts fighter was captured in Miami in the accused of child abuse in Medellin. James Schulte is the 7th foreigner captured this year for sexual crimes committed in Medellin. James Schulte, a mixed martial arts fighter, was captured in Miami and could face up to 30 years in prison. Investigations by Colombian and U.S. authorities found that Jamie Schulte, and renowned mixed martial arts fighter, entered Colombia 10 times between 2018 and 2022 and had links to a child trafficking network in Medellin through which he would have abused 18 minors in Medellin and Bajo. For this, Schulte was captured in an operation in Miami. Again, it gets pretty extensive. It's sick. You know how I feel about that. Get them done. Street justice. Here's the time for you. If this is true, erase it. Okay. The next one says, American citizen Hirohito Bastidas Reyes, age 33, was captured in Cartagena's Rafael Nunez Airport on November 10th. Wanted since 2014 for murder in the Dominican Republic. The arrest, part of the 360 security plan, involved collaborative efforts between the Cartagena police force, Colombian Migración officials, and national police. Batistas faced a red Interpol notice for the alleged killing of Francis Omar in 2014 motorcycle collision in Bani. The Cartagena Metropolitan Police emphasized the success of their joint efforts, resulting in 5 arrests related to Interpol notices this year. Bastistas has been handed over to the Directorate of International Affairs for the Attorney General's Office for legal proceedings and coordination with the Dominican authorities. So there you go. You're up to date. This is just a quick note or quick news update, should I say, about visitors to Colombia acting poorly. For those who want to blame Colombians a lot of the times, well, this is happening because of this and because of they're this and they're that, you need to put some of that blame on the visitors too. A lot of things that go on down there, the negative things that go on, are initiated by visitors, where they know what we're going there for or what you're going there for. They get this. So, and maybe they have a thing with this second story. You know, they just roll everybody up into the same lump. Again, this is why I say be on your good behavior, because you're speaking for everybody else who comes after you. And again, I had to comment against somebody else that just said boycott guys are still going to go. It's a fact. Right now, there's a plane landing or getting ready to land or just took off, and it's full of visitors. So, and I did have another quick story, but it's basically that the airlines are ramping up. It's picking up. So there's more and more and more fish in the barrel, and some of you guys aren't on point. Some are just the wrong place, wrong time, and just, I mean, things do happen. It's relative, though. I don't think it's any worse there than any major city in the United States. It's just this past month, we've had quite a few that were it was just back to back, and then it can seem like it's a whole lot worse than it is. It has its challenges, don't get me wrong. But this is why I do this channel and why I continue to say the exact same things over and over again, because new viewers come and you haven't seen older videos, and I've been doing this for a while. So if you're going to critique my videos, do it as a whole. Watch all 900, 1,000 of them right now and tell me what you think then. Does it help to know what the denominations are? Does it help to know what a strata is? Does it help to find a dentist? Does it help to speak to an attorney? To speak to ladies who actually live there? Go back and look at my videos. All these things are there, even behind the scenes, and a lot of interviews of you guys that have stepped up and passed on information that will help those who come behind you. That's why I say report all crimes, because if there's no record of it and you just take your passport and you go, that leaves somebody else vulnerable because they didn't know about it, or they didn't know it was that prevalent. And not even our government may know, because most guys don't say anything. We've got a lot of weird comments on Tony, who's been on my channel. He's been on Raise Race. But his story was true. He had video accompanying it. So before you want to down him, I want to thank him and say thanks for bringing your story to the forefront, because otherwise guys may not know about that particular scam. Again, I think the girls who are out to rob and scam are not there for the reason you think they're there for. They don't have any intentions on that. That's just my personal belief from watching these stories for so many years. I think they're coming there with that goal, and their goal is to leave with your stuff. I don't think they're there to harm you. They don't want to severely harm you. They don't want that. That's bad business. So just keep in mind, you are following behind somebody else. These stories that I just read, this is the past. So guess what? If you go today or tomorrow, next week, you're following behind them. And if somebody ran into them cats, then you're the same way. Now, if you present, the demeanor that they want in tourists and visitors, then the people who come behind you will reap the benefit of that. So act good, guys. By the time I get back anyway, I'm loving life. I got to show you this video. I'm at my desk inside, but I got to show you that. This is my view out my window. And I have my windows open too, so I don't know what you can hear, but beautiful. I washed clothes in the sink. It dried in like 20 minutes outside. And the chef just left. She just cooked me breakfast. Oh my God. This is truly a blessed trip. I'm right now equaling this trip, even after 5 days, with my trip to Thailand. And I was there for 2 weeks. I mean, it's just that good. My Airbnb is just this nice. Having a chef, being able to walk to town and going to the separate little villages and experiencing. I mean, I did a horseback ride, a zip line. I did the morning sunrise to Indian Nose. That hike. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself. If you've never been to Guatemala, or you've never been to Antigua, Guatemala, or Lake Atitlan, put this on the list. But you don't come here for the girls. Girls are everywhere. I've met a few. Tourists are everywhere. Let me tell you, from all around the world. So, but you don't come. This is not about that. This is about culture and just having a relaxing experience. And that's what I'm doing. Anyway, guys, you're up to date with bad visitors to Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. So make sure you travel, but travel safe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.